What up though? DJ Star back with another on feet video, and today we're discussing something or a shoe that's slowly becoming one of my favorite silhouettes of the Nike line. But before we do that, please subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so you know when I'm dropping new content. And also please like, comment, and share on the videos. It goes a long way to help the channel grow, and I'm still pushing for those 500 subscribers. So with that being said, today we're going over the Nike Dunk High. Now this particular silhouette colorway is varsity maize and black, but a lot of you remember this shoe as being dubbed the Iowa. So back in 1986, I believe it was, that the Nike company had an idea. Peter Moore, who designed the original Air Jordan 1, also designed this silhouette as well, and they wanted to promote it through the colleges. So what they did was create a slogan called rep your school, or your school colors. Well, I can't remember the idea right now on top of my head, but they had this campaign where they would make team colorways of the Dunk High for colleges. Michigan was one, Iowa was one, I want to say UNLV, Kentucky was one, Michigan State, and who else right off the top of my head? I want to say maybe Georgetown. I could be wrong about the Georgetown, but I believe it was Georgetown. But anyway, and it was a good idea. It worked well for the 1986 campaign, and then as you see in recent years, the Dunk High and Low is starting to come back. A lot of that is based off the popularity of the SB Dunk Low and that collaboration with Nike skateboarding and the Dunk. So like I said, Peter Moore designed the shoe, and it is very reminiscent of the Air Jordan 1, but with some slight differences. For one, we'll start with the tongue as always. As you see, the tongue is done in black with just Nike on it with the swoosh. You'll notice there is no air. It is a nylon tongue, but it's like wider, and it flaps out a little bit more differently, and it's not as padded as the Air Jordan 1 tongue, so it's like slimmed down in that area. That's one particular difference. If you go to the lateral side of the shoe, you'll see the colorway is done in that varsity maize all around the toe box, and then the Nike swoosh is done in varsity maize, and your overlays right here with your wings right here. And then you also see that smooth black, and right here on your heel collar that black. Your midsole is done in the all white, and your outsole is done in an all varsity maize, which is really, really clean in my opinion. I mean, I like the way the shoe looks and the way it feels, but I don't know what it is, but it's a little bit more comfortable, it seems like to me, than my Air Jordan 1s. Now, comment down below and let me know how you feel about that. And if you feel the same way, that a lot of your Dunk Highs are a little bit more comfortable than your Air Jordan 1s. And I believe it's because of the width of the shoe. For one, at least for me, I'm a wide footer, so I believe that's it. If you look into the medial side of the shoe, you'll see more of the same with that varsity maize and that black right here. And the way they put it together, it's a clean color combination. Now, one of the differences off the top, I did do a lace swap. It did come with a pair of spare laces. I want to say it comes with 3. Came with black, white, and a varsity maize color, but the varsity maize was more gold than yellow, so I got on eBay and found me a lace swap that was actually a little bit more yellow to match the varsity maize, at least on this particular shoe. One of the big differences also, let me show you that real fast, is how you see right here in the toe box. It's a little bit more boxier than the Air Jordan 1, and it's not as slender, sloped down like that, and I believe that adds for more comfort. I got more wiggle movement in my toes right here, and then the star pattern that's on the actual toe box is a tad bit different than the Air Jordan 1. When you get to the lateral side of the shoe, if you look at the outsole, it got raised parts right here that you can kind of see a little different, because your Air Jordan 1 bottom is just straight flat across with your colored bottoms. It's a little bit different, and it's an indentation right here and right here on the midsole. And also the midsole seems to be made of a different material. I'm pretty sure it's Phyline, but it just, when you feel it to the touch, it feels different than your Air Jordan 1, at least the texture of it to me. Comment down below if you found that unique in yourself and your Dunks. And also where this right here on your Air Jordan 1 is actually stitched down, this like wing, or overlay right here is open, so you can style it different ways. I usually just keep it laced up and laced through the back. And then what I like also on this bottom on my Dunks is right here, you get a nice little slope. Like your Air Jordan is really straight across, but you get a nice little slope right here on the heel, and it's easier to get your foot in. The padding is about the same in the heel collar, but it's easier for me to get my foot in, and you'll see this difference right here than your Air Jordan 1. And then when you go to the outsole of the shoe, as you see, it has an Air Jordan 1 style traction, pretty much the same. But one of the biggest difference in your Your Dunks is that they do not have air, hence why you have no Nike Air on the tab. It has no air sole unit in the shoe at all, which you would believe would make it a flat shoe and less comfort. But for me, it just seems more comfortable. I don't know if it's the material they put in the midsole or even the insole in the shoe. Maybe that's different from an Air Jordan 1. I haven't really looked to pull them out because I don't like pulling out my insoles because a lot of times you can't get that glue to stick down just like you had it before. So that's my thoughts and opinions on the Nike Dunk High. Again, nickname Iowa, but they call it Varsity Maize in Black when it released December 9th, 2020 for a retail price of $120. It is currently reselling on StockX for about $100 over retail, and you can sell a pair, dead stock pair, and make about $50 depending on the size. To me, I don't think it's worth it. I would just hold on to it, but it's a very comfortable shoe and a dope look. And a lot of people also like it because it kind of reminds them of that Friends and Family Wu-Tang dunk that they made a few years ago. So with that being said, I'm gonna get up out of here. As always, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you know when I'm dropping new content. And please like, comment, and share on the videos. It goes a long way to help the channel grow. So with that being said, love, peace, and prosperity. I'm gone.